the the Ari closes, they are people coming to him, or how
No,
does it?
bro. It's him outreaching. Look what I just sent you on Instagram. He's someone he outreached. He's got a DM setter, so he DMs so many people. That's why he's getting so many closes at the moment. He puts them all in our group chat. I just sent you one. Look, the person weren't even responding. He outreached.
Oh,
Hey Casey, I appreciate your follow. Are you on your fitness journey, or you just enjoying the content at the moment? Then he replied again. They followed up again the next day, the Sunday, the Monday, then the Tuesday, then the Wednesday, and now he's got a call booked in. From impression.
yeah.
Sometimes leads that you don't even think are gonna buy, but they followed him. Remember what I told you? When someone follows you, they followed you for a reason. So even if you outreach everyone that follows you, just saying a little message like that. How you doing? How's your fitness journey going? Or are you just enjoying the content at the moment? Anything little, just to spark a conversation. Oh, is my camera off? Just to spark a conversation, and then you can go from there. But if people are DMing you, they're already a potential lead because they're popped up to you. That means they're interested.
Okay, yeah.
Someone's calling.
And and Ari makes sure that they are qualified. Like you can that guy over there, you can tell by the Instagram that he is like 30 or something, or he's just some random dude. You can't even tell if he's qualified.
Yeah, no, I went on. You can't tell at first. He's he's just someone that's followed him. He's just outreaching, but his DM setter. That's why it's good to have a DM setter, or if you can do it yourself, just keep following up, follow up, follow up. Like I said to you, if they obviously don't push too much, but if they've just followed you, then you can because it means they're obviously interested in what you got or they're interested in your content to some extent.
Yeah, yeah.
And what Ari says he does is just mainly just try have a normal conversation. Just follow up, talk to them in the DMs, build a little bit of a bond so they trust you. That's one of the best things to do. This person keeps calling me. It's cutting off my camera.
Yeah, it
But it's
makes
good because
sense. Yeah.
but if you've got DMs, bro, you need to just get that app opened every day and just respond to the DMs. Respond. Because there's only one way to find out if they're actually qualified, and that's just talking to them. Even
Yeah.
if they're not, even if they're not qualified, you wasted your time. But there's even if there's a 1% chance, 2% chance that they are qualified and they're going to book in a call, that's a potential sale because you know when you get on a call, you know what to do on the call to try and close the sale.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you can start having so many more closes. That's what I've started doing now. Like I've not done it as much as I should, but everyone that follows me now, a lot of people, I don't know if you find it on your Instagram, you can't DM them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they follow you and you can't DM. There's
Yeah.
no way to DM. But one way that I found that you can DM, when they view your story, you can reply to their view on the story. Did you know that?
Okay, yeah.
So when
I didn't think of that.
yeah, so when they view your story, like if I go on my views now, it has the reply button at the right hand side next to every single view. So as soon as they viewed your story, you can then pop up to everyone that's followed you. As soon as they viewed your story, you can shoot them a DM, even if they don't have a DM open. But if they viewed your story, you can DM them.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
It is, bro. But that's what I'm gonna start doing. Everyone that follows me, I'm just gonna DM them because he's closing. I think he closed this month, last month at 36K, bro. 36K, and he's at like 9,000 followers.
That's great.
But obviously, he's got a setter, and his setter's just DMing everybody that follows him, DMing everyone that's viewing the stories, and following up. So you're gonna get calls booked in no matter what.
Yeah.
So I think one of the main parts is just having your calendar booked. When your calendar's booked and you're taking calls all the time, you're bound to start making sales. Even if you're taking calls all day and you're making one sale every few days, it starts adding up quick. I got two sale calls tonight. One for mentorship. I don't even know how much I'm going to try charge him yet. One for mentorship. This guy, the one I sent you,
Yeah, yeah.
Clem, and then one for fitness coaching.
Do you Are you confident that you're gonna close them? Like,
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to close both of them. I'm trying to close both paid in full. I want 4K tonight.
from my experience, I've closed three guys, and I all like those three guys. I always knew, like, when hopping on the call, before hopping on the call, I just knew I was gonna close them because by the DMs, I could just tell they like wanted it. Like I had been talking to them for a while. They're constantly talking to me, showing interest, and just a normal
Yeah, you build a little
conversation.
bit of rapport with them. I mean,
Yeah,
you can build a little connection at least. So that's why even some people that you just pop up to, even if they don't seem like they're gonna be buying off you, just start having a normal conversation. Ask where they're from, ask what they do for a living. Just build some type of little connection, and then the DMs can follow on. It can follow on for a couple of weeks, popping up here and there. How they doing? How's their fitness journey going? Have they lost any more weight or whatever it is, or have their skin cleared up? And if it hasn't, then you know the opportunity is better. But
yeah,
one of the main things that Ryan teaches, which I'm obviously, that's why I'm going to start my school. I think I'm going to open it maybe this weekend, and I'm just going to start filming modules because I'm just moving out of my house. So I've had a busy, so I've not been posting so much on my stories. Obviously, I was in hospital,
yeah, yeah,
but before that, I'm moving houses. So I've been busy. Even today, all morning, I've just been busy moving all my stuff to the new place. But I was moving all my stuff to my partner's sister's house for all her stuff because we were separating for like a few days, and I'm moving to my mum's for a few days. But she's got a nice house, nice views, so it's going to be good for content. I'm going to be there for like 5 days. I'm just going to start filming modules for my school, build it out for my mentorship, but do it very similar to Ryan's because he's one of the main things he preaches is just mindset. Like mindset on the call. If you hop on the call, like you've seen, you hop on the call confident, it might just be your mindset. The people that you thought, oh, they're not, you didn't feel like they was gonna buy. So when you hopped on the call, you didn't have the same energy.
yeah, yeah,
But if you hopped on the call, no matter what, thinking they're gonna buy,
yeah,
like even you see Ari sent that picture and he said, I think underneath he said I'm gonna close this sale, and they hadn't even replied yet. They just replied. He's followed up 4 times, so that is like for you. You'd think this ain't someone that's going to buy. I had to follow up 4 times before they even
yeah, yeah,
replied. But he's saying, I'm going to close the sale. He's confident. So when he hops on the call, that energy transmute, and that's going to be, they're going to feel like, I want to buy off this guy because he seems like the type of coach that can coach them and can lead them because he's hopping on the call confident. Even if they wasn't so invested in the DMs, he's hopped on the call as if they're going to definitely buy. That can change. That can be the mindset shift they need. They might think, this is someone I need. Like they've got that positive mindset.
yeah,
The mindset makes a lot of difference. So even for me, I've experienced the same exact thing as you. When I hop on calls and I feel, yeah, I'm gonna close this. I end up closing the sale. So every call I hop on now, I ain't had a call for like a couple of weeks, but these 2 calls I've got, I'm closing both of them. I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna send you it,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
see how I talk to them. I'm gonna just be talk with energy, talk with confidence. Like I know they're already gonna buy. When you know they're gonna buy, you can shift the universe. The universe is just energy. When you match the energy of them buying, when they hop on a call, their energy is going to match yours and they're going to want to buy.
yeah, 100%.
So I need them 2 sales. I need them.
The number one thing that I that you can put on your school and that will really be amazing is having like this specific stuff like recordings of your calls, recordings of you going through DMs and understanding everything. And what you just told me, like this is super valuable. And
Yeah.
yeah, I've never really heard anybody say like, "Oh, follow up 4 times, like you gotta do it." Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
People don't think it. They think they follow up once or twice and then they're like, he's airing me. But clearly it works. It works. People sometimes they just need that extra push. Like, bro, you're going to leave me hanging. And then they think, oh shit, I got to reply to this guy. And the next thing you know, you're talking, and they're booked in a call.
Okay, but But if I follow up somebody like multiple times, won't they see me as like some bitch? Let's say.
No, if it, see, this is the thing. If you led the conversation, if you popped up to them, for sure. Or if you was already speaking, it's different because they're speaking to you, and then they've just cut you off.
Okay.
Maybe you follow up if they just haven't replied to you when they were supposed to. I would still follow up a couple times, like I told you that guy before. I said follow up again, message him now. You got to follow up.
Okay.
If they've not seen the message or they've seen it and they've just been doing other stuff, you can follow up again just to be popped up back at their DMs. They're gonna end up replying. But if you led the conversation, like if they didn't just follow you, or someone that's following you for ages and you just popped up randomly, they might think, how come he's popping up to me? Or if it was well, we don't do cold outreach. Like my whole mentorship, Ryan, he don't teach cold outreach. I don't do it because it's not good. You lose the
Yeah.
whole frame of if you just cold outreach someone that doesn't follow you, you've lost the frame of the conversation because you seem beggy. You seem like you need the sale. You're popping up to everyone. But if they just followed you, or especially if it says followed from a reel, they just followed you from your reel. They watched your reel and now they followed you. So that means they liked your content. So if they like your content, all your content's based around a niche. It's based around getting clear skin. So if they just watched your reel about clear skin and followed you, that means they want clear skin too.
Yeah.
They have to. They're not going to follow you because they want to lose fat. If you're talking about clear skin and they followed you, so that means you've got your niche. They're in your niche. All you got to do is just try get a conversation and find out if they're actually a qualified lead or not.
Yeah. 100%.
How many DMs have you got they haven't opened?
Wait. Repeat. Repeat.
How many DMs have you got at the moment that you haven't opened yet?
No. Right now I've opened them all, but I never did like follow-ups. Like the conversation dies and I just forget.
Follow up them all, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna like today, bro. No excuses. I'm gonna like just go through all of them and just start to reply. For example, I can give you an example. This guy, I can show you. Like he commented on my post saying how bad he was struggling, and so I texted him. He's VTV 38, so he's definitely qualified.
Yeah. How did the conversation end?
Do you think I'm doing well here?
Yeah. Constantly looking. He's telling you his problems. Well, constantly looking at his face in the mirror, stressing him out. He's upset about getting new spots. That's perfect.
When I
Uh,
sent this,
being open to niche. Yeah. Follow up again. When was
yeah,
that? When was that last follow up? When was that last one?
yesterday, yes,
Yeah. Follow up again. Follow up today. Follow up once a day. Don't follow up and follow up and follow up hours later. Thingy's that's a DM setter, the one I sent you of Ari. So
yeah,
that a DM setter, he's getting paid to DM set. So he knows the same way we're learning everything about coaching. He's learning everything about psychology for DM setting. So he's a high ticket
yeah,
DM
yeah,
setter.
yeah.
So he knows what he's doing, and I'll just follow his lead. He's DM'd once a day, every day. That must be like a perfect ratio because if you are not, I know myself. If they followed up and then they followed up an hour later, I'm going to probably just air it. But if it's one day later, it's like they've probably been back on the DMs, realized you ain't opened, and just having another follow up, genuine.
And what about this guy right here? Like, I've been talking with him for a while, like maybe a week, and it's like been a genuine conversation. And he wants to like gain size, and but then he said this right here. So
Just before that video, that's hard.
so do you think it's like I just forget it, or what do I do? Because he's saying it's hard to afford it.
Hard to afford. Ask him. Ask him what's he do for work. Do you know what he does for work? Have you
Yeah,
spoke
yeah,
about that yet?
he told me it's like a bartender's like manager, something like that.
So he's got money.
Yeah,
He's just I don't know what he's doing to afford it. Ask him, has he told you what he eats at the moment?
Uh, no, he hasn't like specifically told me, but he says like he's training hard, but he's plateaued.
But that's an excuse because if you're eating out or if you're eating unhealthy foods, it's just as expensive.
Yeah,
It's just an excuse. Like saying, "Oh, a fight is like it's just too expensive." That's an excuse. It's like saying, "Oh, just I don't have time." You do have time. You do have the money. You work a job, so you can afford food. Of course, you can.
okay, I
It's
see.
just
Yeah, I see.
it's just you could tell him the diet plans you provide are. What did you reply to that when he said that?
Like I said this, then I said this. Have you made? God damn it! Have you, I wrote it
Major actionable
wrong.
plan.
Have you made an actionable plan on how you're gonna eat this 90 kg?
Is that the last message?
Yeah,
Yesterday was that?
yeah.
Yeah. I'd leave it a little bit today. See if he replies. If he hasn't replied, to follow up. And what you could say to him once he's replied is that tell him you have guys on your program that don't work and they can afford the meal plans you provide. So it's about buying the right things. Because some people buy the wrong things. They think they're buying healthy stuff, but they're buying only the most expensive stuff. Most healthy plans you can't afford. If he's working a job, he's a bartender, he's got money, he can afford to eat healthy. If he can afford to eat unhealthy, he can afford to eat healthy.
Yeah.
Tell him you started your skin journey before you ever started earning money. You started documenting your journey, you started getting clear skin, and you weren't on loads of money yet.
Yeah.
So it's not about being able to afford, it's about having the right plan.
Yeah, 100%.
What's all them DMs that you haven't opened yet?
Like, what do you recommend
Amy,
saying here?
do you have advices for some? Well, click on the message.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, it's
Ah,
here. Let me see. I was zoomed in, but I was on your the DM list. I wasn't on the full DMs. Uh, watch a video and I do what you say in it. Do you have any other advice? Acne for me, my skin's really dry when I get off the shower, but it becomes really oily in a few hours. Everyone's skin dries out slightly after a shower. Though.
yeah.
If he has a natural moisture, just a natural moisturizer. Do you moisturize?
Not really. Like, not really. It's it's mainly the diet. Like, diet is everything.
Yeah, yeah. But for dry skin, there's not really food that are gonna. You don't want oily skin. But if you have like a natural moisturizer for when you get out of the shower, like a shea butter, or because
Yeah.
I don't know about
The problem, yeah,
skin.
from what he's telling me, the problem that I see is probably using a cleanser and over like using products on his skin, which causes this. Like by him using like a cleanser and taking all the oil from the face.
Yeah, ask him what products he uses. In say when you have when you have a shower, what products are you using? Find out what products he's using. Because if he is getting out with dry skin and then he's getting oily skin after, he must be using some type of something on his skin when
Yeah.
he's washing.
But I look at this guy, he seems like Indian, I don't know, man.
I don't use nothing on my skin. Like I
Yeah.
shower, obviously I use body wash, natural body wash, and for my face I just use water.
Yeah, it's
I just
really
wash
all
with
you
a
need.
I just wash with a flannel and warm water. My face, I don't put no products on my face, and my face, this blemish I've had for months. I've put so many stories up about it. I don't know why it hasn't gone. I might need to go. What are they called? One of them people that sorts your face out, because I think there's, I don't know why it's still there, but that's the only thing I've got. Other than that, my skin's perfect. I don't get spots
Yeah.
because I don't put products on my skin. Everyone I know that does get a lot of spots on their skin, if they're eating clean and their diet is actually good and they ain't eating no insulin spiking foods, or they're not doing anything that I can visibly see would be causing spots,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's always a product.
Yeah.
It's always some product, some face wash or some moisturizer or something that's triggering it.
It's all a freaking scam, man.
Yeah, it is. You put it on and then your skin gets worse. It feels good for a
Yeah.
minute and
Yeah.
then it
Yeah.
gets worse and then you need more. And it's just a never ending cycle.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, I'll just follow up with him.
But like this guy, he
Have
doesn't seem like qualified. I don't know, man.
you spoke to him about work or anything? He looks kind of young too.
No, I haven't.
When he replies to that, say, is it alright if I just ask you a couple questions to see if you'd be a good fit for me to help? And then he's going to say yes. They always say yes. And then just ask him, what does he do for work? um, how old is he? Just ask him how old is he and what does he do for work? Because then from there, you can, 99% of the time, you can qualify him just from that. If they say, oh, I'm 15, I go to school, it's like 99% of the time, they're not going to be able to afford a high ticket pack.
Yeah.
If they say, I'm 25, I work as a whatever it is, you know that they get a wage, so they can't afford it. Even people that work, if they work and they say it's something they can't really afford, that's just a normal objection. You can handle that objection. Like you can
Yeah.
talk to them about. So what other expenses do you normally buy when you get paid? What's your obviously on a sales call you'll do this. What's your normal life look like? What do you have any hobbies? And they'll start telling you the things they do. Yeah, I'll do this. You buy yourself new clothes every week, or how often do you go treat yourself? And they'll be like, yeah, I normally buy this. I buy clothes. I go out with the boys on this day. You say, look, if you didn't do one of these things, how much you normally spend when you go out with the boys and you go for a meal and you do this, and they'll tell you this much. You say, look, that could be your skin clear if you just cut that one thing back.
Yeah. 100%.
Because it's normally people spend their money. If people get, I know people on $5,000 a month and they spend it most of the time. Or I know people on $2,000 a month and they spend it all. If you're on $10,000 a month, you spend it all. You live to your means most of the time, unless you're locked in like us. You try to live below your means so you can save. Most people live to their means. So however much they earn, they spend. So it's just cutting back on something to being able to afford the important things. Just talk to them, have a normal conversation, and try make them understand it. It's just priorities. Would you rather go out on the weekend that one day with your mates and go spend money on things that ain't important that you've done 100 times over, or would you rather actually have clear skin and feel good when you look in the mirror and be able to smile and be able to confident to talk to girls? And they'll think to themselves, actually, yeah, what's actually more important, me being healthy or me going to spend money on a new top? Or what's the point of having a new top? What's the point of having a nice fresh t-shirt when you got spotty skin? You know what I mean? Make them think, shit, I'm spending money on the wrong things. And then when you
Yeah.
get clear skin, you're gonna have built the mindset and the habits that maintain the clear skin, and then you can go buy the new clothes, and it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah. 100%. And for example, in this DM, what do you recommend like responding? He's just basically asking for free coaching.
Oh shit, bro, I'm on 1%. I just realized my phone.
Go sprint and charge it, man.
I'm not. I'm at my partner's sister's house where we just brought all the stuff over. My charger's at home. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Wait, she might have a charger, but she's inside with her sister and the baby at the moment. he started getting good views when he moved to Miami, but also he made a video, and from that video he's stuck in the same niche. Every single one. If you just watch a couple of his videos, all of them are saying he did like aggression talks, him shouting, saying like, "You're just a bitch. Why you keep eating this shit?"
Yeah, yeah,
etc.
yeah.
That's his little niche, and every video is the same now because they're all doing well. So that's what I'm trying to find a specific thing what I can stick to and repeatability. When you have a repeatable message, it sticks and it's good. You know, all these videos are getting like if you click on any of them videos there, they got so many shares. Look how many shares he's got on all of them. If you go down, there's people taking the piss, of course, but that's good
Yeah,
for engagement. It's good for engagement. All of them have loads of shares, loads of comments. It's good. He's actually popping off. But yeah, so 2 weeks ago, I spoke to him. Obviously, I think about 4 weeks ago, and I moved to Miami, and I spoke to him about when he moved out. And this is what he keeps doing as well. He's going to eat food and throwing it on the floor. I think that's the first video that done well for him. So now he's repeated it. He's got chips, throwing chips on the floor and shit. So yeah, he's 2 weeks ago. He said I asked him how's he doing, how's it going for clients. He said, "Bro, this is gonna make or break me." He said, "I came out over with 6,500, and I've got $0 to my name right now." And
bro.
within 2 weeks,
God
I
damn.
told him, I told him a few things, gave him a few tips to do. I told him he needs to be on his stories going down the beach because he had moved to Miami, but he hadn't started promoting it. He hadn't promoted shit. So he moved to Miami, but he wasn't putting the Miami lifestyle up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I told him, "What are you doing, bro?" Like I said, you need to be every day. I said, "You're in Miami. You could like now, like that video there that done well. You can see it's Miami in the background. He's got a palm tree in the background, um, a skyscraper. That's what people want to see. It's subconscious. You're watching him, but you're watching the video because it's not a shit background. He's got what everyone wants to see. They want to see palm trees. They want to see luxury. So that's the first video that done well. After I told him, walk to the beach and on the way, take videos. And when you get to the beach, take videos. And he said, "Bro, you're right. I'll show you the chat after this." He said, "You're right. I'm going to do it today." Started posting. Like, literally like 3 days later, his views started going up. And within 2 weeks, he started popping off. And now he's still in Miami. So I haven't spoke to him about how much he's made. But I'm guessing he's putting like, I think 2 or 3 videos up a day at least. And they're all doing like good, fairly well. So he's getting like close 50 to 100k views a day, which is gonna convert when he's putting stories up as well, because he weren't putting that many stories up into clients. And the fact he's still in Miami now, he must have signed some more clients.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is what I'm trying to do. I need to get niched down on a perfect thing.
Yeah, the thing, I just, I like his content and he's doing amazing. I just would say like adding maybe more like niche down in his content, like more valuable, because his content is really popping off because it's so hilarious. Like he looks like he has some problem. Like no offense.
He looks like the whale, or the beluga whale.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just funny him screaming, but that's gonna attract a lot of like dumb people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but
But at the
he's
same
doing
time, it will attract people and they'll see people like um attention. Attention's a currency these days.
it. Yeah,
You got to see attention as a currency. Any attention is the same. As long as it's not majority bad, then that's bad. But if it's 50-50, it's good. Because there's more attention, the algorithm's gonna push you more people are gonna see you. And then when they click on his page, the people that do value it, they're getting seen it a lot more because it's getting pushed to them. So when the people that are going to be interested, they look at him, they like the way he's chatting shit, saying, "Stop eating that shit." Some people need that voice. They need someone to be telling them, "What the fuck are you doing?" Getting on the calls and fucking shouting at them. So some people will obviously like that type of coaching. Then they'll click on, see he's doing stories. They'll see all his other videos are doing well. They'll look at him as an authority in that space just because of his views, because the attention is literally social media's currency is attention.
yeah,
When's the last time you posted other than today?
Bro, like 2 days ago. Like I'm trying. I have a lot of content recorded, bro, but it's it's just, I'm screwed up because since I'm at home, bro, for some reason I'm just so low productivity, and sometimes I fall into just not like frustration of not being able to just get effective work done, and I have a lot of videos recorded, but I just forget to edit them, and it goes like that. Then I forget, oh bro, I have to answer DMs, and then I go DMs quickly. Then I book some call, and then I'm like, bro, I have this call today, and then I stop working on whatever I'm doing. I focus on the call, and it's just this constant thing of like not clarity and structure, just constantly progressing. Like it's trying to play catch up, you see, and that's something I'm trying to build, which
Um,
is like systems to just, for example, on Sunday I'm gonna get all my content for the week done. Like everything is gonna be edited on Sunday. Sunday is the editing day. On Saturday is scripting day and recording. Then Sunday is editing, and just like that I get everything for the week done on the weekend. And then on the weekend I can focus on burning, on analyzing, on DMs, on calls, and my brain is just free. You see what I'm saying?
so obviously we use Notion,
Yeah,
but you don't use Notion for yourself. Even if you've got a Notion, I gave you a Notion page. For people that lack structure, Notion's one of the best things.
yeah, yeah,
So maybe we give Notion a try for you. Obviously, you've been mainly it's my fitness coaching clients. Obviously, they use Notion to keep themselves structured, know when they're going to eat, know all the stuff that they're going to do, and I just put the next steps in. But for you, if you're struggling with procrastinating, start using Notion again. Go on there in the morning. That's all you need to do. 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the morning. Write out where it says. Wait, let me get it up here. I'll show you on my
yeah. I
Mac.
know what you're saying.
So how would I flip the camera here? So yeah, even out here, you could go. You could put on today's tasks, but set it out like 8 p.m. You see,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
8 p.m. in the morning. Write out your whole day, everything that you know for a fact you need to do. Just go on there in the morning, put 8 p.m. Say whatever you're gonna do. Breakfast, 9 p.m. content, and then 10 p.m. this, 11 p.m. etc. If you have any calls to do, obviously put them in there as well. And then start off. Say it's 8 o'clock. Do whatever you need to do. You've got that done for the hour. At least every hour you get your task done that you know you needed to do for that hour that you've set out for the hour. Even if they don't need to be done, then just get it done. And then it might take 5 minutes, 20 minutes, however long, but you set it out at 8 o'clock, so do it at 8 o'clock. And then when you get to 9, go on there, tick it off. Obviously tick the first one off that you're done. Go to the next one, next one, next one. If you just live by the today's tasks bit and tick it off as you go, you can't miss.
yeah. It's true.
There's no way you can miss. You go on there and instead of thinking shit, what do I need to do? Because you've got say a list of 10 things. And when that list of 10 things is in your head, it might have seemed easy. When you write it down, it's easy. In the morning, when you get up and just write this, I need to do content. I'm gonna walk across the field and do a talking head video at 1:30. I'm gonna go answer some DMs until 2 o'clock. Like just put 1:30 till 2, half an hour. Give it a space so you'll be able to answer DMs. At this time, I'm gonna do this. It'll be easy when you're thinking, oh, that, and you list it out. But when you're just living the day, you've had breakfast, say, and now you're living the rest of your day with 10 things in your head, thinking, shit, what do I need to get done? Like, oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. It feels like a mess because it's all it's no order to it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what leaves you thinking what do I do? And then you might think this is urgent, so you might do one of them, and then you get to the end of the day, you might have done 5, and you've still got 5 left. You still haven't made the videos that you was going to do. You haven't done the DMs that you was going to do. You get to the end of the day and it's a shambles instead of having a strict order. And even if you're struggling, because some people struggle to even remember to go on a Notion. I've had to like bug some of my clients and be like, bro, what's happening? You ain't been on Notion today, you know? Set alarms. Go on your phone. Every time you set out, say that even if it's like 5 things, or even 2 things, 3 things, there's things you know you need to get done in a day where you're struggling to get done. Say even if it's 10 p.m., 1 a.m., 1 p.m., sorry, and 6 p.m. It's 4 things. Even if it's a few things and it's spread throughout the day. Or you could just set alarms for all them times, 8 p.m., this time, and this time. 4 alarms. Your alarm will go off. You look at it. You see the time. You're like, shit. Go on your Notion. Every time your alarm goes off, what did I say I was going to do at this time? Oh, I need to do this. I'm going to go get content done. And then your alarm goes off 2 hours later. You look, it's like 7 o'clock. Just open Notion. You can swipe off your alarm, go on Notion on your phone. It's going to say DM setting or a sales call. And then you go, shit, I need to do this.
Yeah, bro. That's a
That's
good
why it
idea.
works. That's what this is what we give to our clients, bro. You got of course you got one of the big things as well is obviously becoming the person that you're trying to teach people to be.
Yeah.
When you're on a journey yourself, obviously understandable, so am I, so is everyone. So is even the top people, so is John Mark, so is Ryan. They're all on a journey themselves, but they're trying to become the best version. And when you use the same things that you're selling, so say you use Notion every day, that's a religion. Like I sell morning journaling. I preach it in my sales calls because I do it every day. I haven't been putting up too much recently, but the past few weeks have just been bad for me personally. And I think this is I still can't go gym because my kidney stones. But when this is done, I'm going to be, I've already I've set out in my plan. I'm going back to my wake up post, my morning journaling post, morning press up post. I'm going to do everything that a fitness coach should be doing on my stories every single day. I'm not going to miss. I'm going to have my stories opening up my Notion on a laptop, writing out my list. I'm going to have everything back on my stories every single day from probably next week. This week, while I'm injured and I can't go to the gym, I'm just going to be focusing on video and modules for my school community because I want to make my school community wicked. But yeah, what I'm saying is when you have these things that you actually stick to, it's so much easier to sell it because when you get on the call and you're trying to tell someone, oh yeah, so you've went back and forth, they've told you all their issues, you say, oh, is it right if I share my screen and show you how I can help you? And now you go on Notion, you share your screen, and instead of you scrolling down and just being like, having no oomph to it, saying, so this is where we'd put your next goals, this is today's tasks, so we'll just write you some tasks. Instead of saying it like that, you'd be saying, this is today's task. This is where I write every single day. I put my morning routine because when I didn't have this, I was all over the place. My mind was in a shambles. I was just procrastinating. And you can speak from a place where they can tell it's helped you
Yeah.
because you're speaking with passion because you do it every day. You tell them, I do not miss every single day. I write today's task, what I need to get done for the day, and I live by it. So that's why I get everything done that I need to get done. So this is important. You tell them how important it is, and then they're gonna do the same thing as you. When they obviously end up buying at the end of the call, they're gonna send them the Notion link, and they're gonna know that this is important. It's not just some page that you're giving them that's just helping out. They're gonna feel like this is one of the things that helped him get where he is, and they're gonna take the program more serious because they're gonna see your passion because you actually do it yourself.
Yeah, makes sense.
Even like your clear skin.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that your client that bought, for example, your last client that paid you, you was probably telling him all about how you got your skin clear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like what things you started doing and what you stopped doing and how this helped you or how this can help him. And you was obviously speaking in a way that made him feel it. So he wanted to buy it because you've done it yourself. Or like me, my training plans, when I tell people how my training plans are effective, I can tell them because it took me from skinny to where I'm at now. But if I'm giving them a training plan and saying, say, this keto diet, and doing fasting, intermittent fasting, and training 1 times a week, I can't tell them with the same type of conviction that that's gonna work, because that's not what worked for me. That's not what I done. And this
Yeah,
training plan, if it's someone else's training plan, I'm not gonna be able to sell it the same way I can sell one that I personally know that for a fact I've used.
yeah, 100%.
So do you think that'll be something that could definitely work if we start trying to do that from the morning? I'll program in on your Notion some daily tasks that I set for everyone that's just going to help anyway, like morning journaling, etc., that you can tick off. And then obviously you can just edit it yourself, write in all the tasks that you need to get done for the day whenever you actually could fit them in, instead of me having to go on there and write in, say, content making. There's no point because I don't know what time you're going to do it. So
Yeah,
I'll have today's tasks, and what I'll have is just one tick box, check mark box with the writing, fill out today's tasks. So then obviously you click underneath, it will put another checkbox. You write out today's task and then you just tick off that you've done it for the day. Because it will just take 5-10 minutes. Last time I wrote mine, most of the time I know exactly what I'm going to do in a day. Like today, it's for 4:30 now. At 5:30, I've got another sales call. 6:30, I'm going to bed for that. I know is roughly where I'm going to do. I'm going to get to bed for, I'm going to eat, and I know the stuff I'm going to do. But the other day, I don't know if you see my story when I was telling people how to structure their days. Yeah, that took me like 2 minutes. It just took me 2 minutes, and then I had the whole day planned, and I lived the whole day. I ticked it all off, and it felt good, bro. Like, and that, as like, even if I don't do it every single day, especially if I was feeling like I was procrastinating too much, it's definitely something to stick to. But where I did do it, and I don't do it every day, it did give me the same feeling. Like, it gave me that feeling that what I'm selling really does work. It really does work, and that's the mindset you need. That, like, having faith in your own process. That's what sells.
yeah, yeah. I gotta start speaking more in the stories, like me waking up at 5 and I tell people, bro, this is why I do it. This is why I'm changing. I used to be a bitch and now I'm conquering, and I just speak that conviction.
Yeah, and when you're doing it, like now, say you do it now, tomorrow, wake up, write your next goals, or even write your next goals today. After we hop off the call, write tomorrow, plan tomorrow out on the thing so you can wake up and just go straight through it. Start doing it. One thing, you get it done for the hour, and when you wake up in the morning, do your morning posts, morning stories, and film it. Whether it's on your laptop, you've got Notion on your laptop,
Yeah, yeah,
go and film your laptop, like, and then do the next story. Like, film your laptop with a bit of music over it, just ticking off, like, say like this. Film your laptop with a bit of nice music, go on there, tick it, tick it, tick it, and then that'll be that snap done, and they'll see that is how you're doing it. Then the next snap, be telling them, say, for the last week.
bro. I do that right here, like all the things. So
Yeah,
like,
and checkbox them off.
yeah, so like 5 a.m. run, 5 a.m. wake up, run, and story, journal, deep work. Like I write here, but yeah, I think what I was just missing is exactly what you said, which is the having timelines. So like
Yeah,
from
a
this time
timeline
to
for
this
it for
time.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the alarm clock might work, but the thing is, I want to stay away as much from social media, from like the technology, bro. It's when I use technology that I get all screwed up and everything falls apart. Like, don't you feel that way sometimes?
If you're scrolling, well, you shouldn't be consuming content
Yeah,
unless you're trying to learn.
but bro, it's so freaking hard, man. I
I know,
open
but
Instagram.
if you ever go on Instagram,
Yeah,
you should be having a mind frame when you're scrolling, if you're scrolling,
yeah,
that you want to learn. So say I go on like a For You page and I go through, and if I see a video that's just done so well, I try to analyze what is made me watch this video. Why has it got so many comments?
yeah, yeah,
What how has he framed this? It should only be to learn or to get inspiration to post. Don't consume like a consumer and just mindlessly scroll and watch and watch and watch and watch because that will fuck you.
yeah.
But
Of course.
if you have an alarm set, all you need to do is just alarm's going off, turn the alarm off, go on Notion, tick it off. That's it. Other than when you're posting, you don't really need to be on social media that much, unless obviously you're talking in the DMs. But having a time frame, like a timeline of the day as well, that does make a difference because I've done it as well. Like I've written my day out just with everything I need to do, but then it's similar. Obviously, it's better still, but it's similar to what you've been feeling because it's like everything's in your head and you're procrastinating because there's so many shit. Even if it's on a list, it's like fucking hell. I need to do this. Like, what should I do now? But when you have it set out, I'm going to do this at that time, and say it's something that takes it. If it takes like half an hour, just give yourself an hour to do it. Because then, say you're going out filming. I don't know if you mess up any videos, but I do personally. When I do talking head videos, I'll be talking for like a minute, and when I get to the end, I'll just fuck one word up. And I'm
Yeah,
like, fuck, I need to do it again. And then the sun will go in behind the clouds, and I'm like, shit, the lighting's shit. Now I've got
yeah,
to wait for 5 minutes. So say you give yourself half an hour, it was going to take, just give yourself an hour. And then you go out, you know, in that hour, you're going to come back, you're going to have the videos done.
yeah. Do you do you have like a time for just doing DMs, or do you just do it throughout the day, like randomly?
So at the minute, I've got time for doing DMs, but that's for outbound. What I've just been doing for the past couple of days is outbounding everyone that views my story.
Okay.
And I've got quite a few DMs going at the minute, talking to them. That seemed good. I DM'd I had a set DM, so it was like, "How's it going with the muscle arm or whatever? How's it going? Are you just are you currently on a fitness journey yourself, or are you just enjoying the content?" But then everyone I'd click, say I click it and it would come up. I'd copy paste the message and I'll just put it at the beginning because people are selfish. They love being called their name, right? So at the beginning, I'll just click and write. If it was a girl, I'd be like, "Hey, Shannon," and then I just put a comma and say, "How's it going?" Da da da. So they feel like you're talking directly to them, or it'd be like a guy called Callum. I'll be like, "Yo, Callum, how's it going?" That's it. I just personalize the message for each of them, and I've got a whole. I could just scroll down my DMs right now. Today I've just been talking in the DMs quite a bit, and there's quite a few people that popped up said along the lines of, "Yeah, I've been trying my best, or I am on a fitness journey, but I'm struggling with blah blah blah." Or one of them said, "Yeah, I'm on a fitness journey, but only going 3 days a week, struggling with um, prioritizing it." So then I said, "Yeah, fully understandable. I can get how it's hard when you've got other things going on. What is it exactly that's stopping you putting your health as a priority?" And then I've just continued the DMs. But people that view your story, just outbound, because that's a warm lead. If they're viewing your story every day, that means they're consuming your content. They like what you've got to say. So I'd pop up. But obviously, if they DM you, then obviously try to get back as soon as possible because that is a mindset thing. When they've hit that point, we spoke about it before, me and you, didn't we? When they've hit that point where they think, "Fuck it, I'm going to reach out to this guy." If you just don't get back to them, it's not good. You need to get back as soon as possible.
Yeah,
But once you've reached out to them and then they get back to you, you don't have to answer instantly because then you still seem of importance. You've DM'd them because obviously they're viewing your stories. They obviously know that you've noticed them. You've DM'd, you've reached out, and they've got back to you. Even if it takes you a couple hours to reply back, that just only levels up your importance anyway because they're going to think he's took the time to reach out to me even though he's busy and he has still got back to me after.
Yeah, 100%. Do you,
How?
yeah, yeah.
Gone. No, go, go.
Okay, so my question was about the DM. Like, I was talking to just this girl, and she asked, "Oh, is the call free?" And I said, "Yeah, the call is free inside if I see you're a good fit and understand better your situation, blah blah. I we can talk about my one-on-one." And then she said, "Oh, that's good. I'm only young, so I don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff. What you recommend saying here?" Because she obviously spends money on random bullshit.
How old is she?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe college. She looks
You
like
can,
she's in college at least. But maybe it's
you can.
just a no go. I don't know. Because she asked,
I'll still try. I'll still try,
yeah,
bro.
what do you recommend saying?
I'll still try sell it. Is it on? What was you talking about? Was it? Does she want the fitness or does she want clear skin? What
Clear
was it?
skin, yeah, clear skin.
Bro, this is a thing that even if you didn't sell her for huge money, drop her price, and if it's you can tell she's definitely can't get that. You don't know how much money her parents have got, and if she wants clear skin, and she's convinced and sold on you, and she likes you on the call, people will get that money. She'll get the money off her parents. She'll tell her parents, "I've got this mentor. He gets people clear skin for a living, and I wanna get him." If you sell them good enough, they'll get the money, bro.
Okay, so probably just do it to build the skill. So maybe I
Yeah,
won't even close, but it's just to build the skill. The skill.
yeah. Even like this. So when you first started making content, I'm guessing because 99% of people are, it was shit. If you
Yeah.
look back now, if you look back, you think, fucking, what was I doing? Even me. I look back, that was shit content. It was blurry camera. It was nothing like it is now. Now you go on my page, it looks kind of professional, right? So the same thing goes. The more sales calls you go, the better you're going to get. You're going to get better and better and better and better. So even if you don't sell, it's still going to progress you towards being a better coach, a better salesman, because you're going to learn. You're going to watch the call back and think, shit, oh, she was looking like she was gonna. She might analyze it. I think she looked like she was actually gonna buy, and then I said this, and then after that, her energy changed. You know, so you can think, right, I definitely can't say something like that on a sales call at that time because that changes it. Or it could be going shit, and you might say the right thing, and she might just spark. It might light up, and she might buy. And then when you watch that callback, you're gonna have that reinstalled in your mind, like that is a good thing to do what I've done there. The way I put that, the way I worded it, you do it again, you repeat it. So the same as when you're making content and it's shit content, and then you make your first content that just does 10K, and you're like, shit, what was it that made that do 10K? Let me do that again, and then your video does 15K. It's the same type of thing. It's repeatability, but also analyzing your sales calls so you can do it again. What worked?
Yeah. But if she said on the DMs, "Oh, I'm young, I can't really spend that much money," and then I say, "Okay, let's do the call," like she's gonna think straight up, "Okay, the call is goddamn free. I don't gotta pay stuff." She's already gonna come with the frame, the mindset of not spending money. So it's gonna be pretty much impossible to sell.
No, 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 no. A lot of people, I didn't even get told prices or nothing on before I hopped on with Ryan. Other than on the Calendly link, you still got your Calendly link what it says about money.
Yeah.
So when you send her that, she's gonna know. She's either gonna not book in or she will book. She's gonna see. She said she don't want to spend that much money.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. My comment we just says, "Are you committed to invest in yourself right now?" And he just says yes or no, something like that. Like he doesn't have a clear price, because I noticed this works better. When he had like a clear price, like, "Do you have 2,000 bucks?" It just, I think, turned people off. Like this has been working.
So It still says investing in himself. She wants to. She's obviously interested. And then after when once you're on the call, it'll be easy. It'll be easier. Even if a lot of people hop on calls. When I hopped on a call with Josh Chang, he'd say nothing about selling. He just tried to sell me on the call. Because once you're on the call, it's so much easier. Because say like me now, me and you, face to face, we're talking, we're talking, we're talking. I'm gonna ask you a question if you was a potential client, a lead. You're gonna answer the question. You're not just gonna turn the camera off. But when
Yeah,
you say something about money and or you put too much pressure and make the lead go cold, they could just swipe, you're gone. They're gonna carry on about their business, no one's gonna reply to you again. But when you're talking to them face to face and then they have an objection or they start going cold. So like say you mention the price and they say, oh well, it's a lot of money. So basically if you was in the DMs, that's a lead going cold when they start acting off when they're on the call, right? So we're on the call, you're basically a warm lead, and I say the price or whatever it's going to be that they object about, or they might say, "Oh, I don't know if it's going to help me." That's basically the warm lead turning cold. But then you have a face-to-face chance to say, "What is it exactly about the price?" Or "What is it that you don't think is going to help you?" You came to me, you wanted clear skin, and you've got a way that you can then face-to-face objection handle. But on the DMs, you can't really objection handle because if you push too much on the DMs, they can just go off it.
yeah,
They got no pressure to even reply to you. But
yeah,
you've been building up a conversation, you're building up rapport, you're talking to them, you've made them open up, you've already made them feel like you are genuine, you're their friend, you care about them, and then you've obviously dropped the offer. So it's different. They don't want to just hang up on you. You've just invested your whole phone call and they've just been spilling out everything that's going wrong. So they don't want to just hang up on you. They're gonna want to tell you more. They want to tell you why this price is too much, or they've got this to pay for, or I only earn £500 a month. Then it's like, look, what we can do, we can put you on this package, but don't include the group calls. But you still have me one to one. You still have the training Everfit app. You have the Notion. You have my school community, and we'll do that is a minimal price of this, and you'll just drop them a price that you know that is reasonable for them.
yeah. What prices are you doing right now? Like, I'm trying to figure like how to do this. So, do you do like do you have like payment splits and just a course price like already set it, or do you like just
Yes.
figure it on the spot on the call whatever?
So yours is in dollars.
Euros,
Is
euros.
it dollars? Euros. So let me check how. Let me check how much it'll be on euros quickly, because mine's in pounds. Oh, it's gone off. I don't know how much it converts to actually, but it's. So I do 1,500 for 3 months, pounds,
Okay.
and 2,000 for 6 months. This is the pricing that Ryan gave me to do.
Yeah, yeah.
He said that's a great pricing to do. 1,500 for 3, 2,000 for 6.
Okay. I'm doing a bit lower, like 500 less, because I'm building
Yeah,
it up.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
bro, with me yesterday, I was on a call for like 1 hour, and the guy was just ready to get on it, but he was just, oh, we gotta do payment splits. I can't do it. So I said, okay, let's do 250 right now and 250 later, and then another 250 later. But we spent half an hour just trying to figure out how he could send me the money because he was from Canada and his card is not is like a debit card there, but it doesn't have those numbers in the back that you can do purchases. So he didn't have a way to send me the money. Like he sent me an email which had their I could cash out the money if I had some Canada bank account, but there was no way for me to receive the money in that situation, bro. And so he tried with Hiban, like banking transfers. I don't know, he wasn't able to. And then he just had some class and left. And I've texted him, bro, add me on WhatsApp, let's figure this out. And he just hasn't replied.
See, this is where you need a Stripe account. So just send them a Stripe link.
Yeah, bro, I did send him this, right? But I don't know, he just couldn't use those payment methods like with the numbers.
No, but every card has to have the numbers, no matter where you're from. Or if it doesn't, he will have an app for the card with the numbers on.
Yeah, he perhaps didn't knew about the app or something. I don't know. Cause on I did research and yeah, it's true on Canada. Like there's cards with no numbers. Like it's just for shopping in local.
So how the hell does he pay online?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Bro, it's
You
God.
go on his banking app and transfer you.
Yeah, the thing
I
is,
don't know.
I think I lost him though. Cause if you really wanted the program, you would text me again, literally right after it. You wouldn't just never mind.
Give him a little bit. When's the last time you texted him?
Like yesterday after the call.
I was drop him another text today.
No. But won't they like seem needy? Like me pushing up to him? Maybe do.
Nah, not when he's been warm. When he's been a fully warm lead, I would DM again.
Okay.
He said he was gonna buy. I'll tell him. Pop up, say something along the lines of whatever he's told you his problem was. Tell him, don't let this goal slip. I'm holding you accountable right now, bro. Let's get this payment made and start your journey now.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, don't be that version. Like the classic objection handle that I sent you from Ari. He done the same type of thing. They objected on the call, and he said, "So the type of person you said you wanted to be, the type of person you are now has led you to where you are now. The type of person that you want to be, would they be saying yes to this, or would they be saying no? They'd be saying yes. They'd be taking a risk. They'd be going in on themselves. To be investing in themselves. So I'd pop up to him and say, bro, you said you wanted to have clear skin. Do you want to be the type of man that's going to get clear skin or not, bro? Let's get this payment made and make it happen."
So you recommend just saying it like that?
Yeah,
Okay, so A, and then what? A name. You said you were gonna.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What was his pains on the phone? What was he saying specifically? Was
Like
anything
he
that?
has took crazy amounts of Accutane, never really got clear skin, and been struggling with it for years, and as less confident, wants to get confident to get girls, just be free, no overthinking about the skin, and that's the essential.
Yeah, say hey, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Um, how would I put it specifically? You said you wanted to get clear skin. I'd say you said you wanted to get clear skin and wanted my help. Let's get to work and get this payment made so we can get started. Then that's straight, direct, not rude. It's not touching no pain points other than exactly what he told you. You wanted clear skin. You said you wanted my help, so let's get to work. Let's get this payment made and get started.
bro, it's really true, like that thing of just checking up on them. Like you gotta persist, cause I'm the coach, man. They want
Yeah,
somebody that
you're the coach. They want
perseveres.
accountability.
Yeah, yeah,
But maybe a message. Have you sent it yet or not?
yeah, yeah.
So say delay in action what has got you to this place now, or something along them lines. Delay in action
Yeah.
never helps. That is what has led you to needing help, or something along them lines, in your own words.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like delay in action isn't what works. But people do, man, and they need a push. So many people just need the extra push. And this is what people need as well. This is what clients need in the mornings. When they haven't checked in with their meals yet, they set them. They need the push, because they might be thinking, "Fuck, they're about to go buy some pizza and shit," and then they get the text off you. The text off you. Where's your? You haven't sent me your meals for the day. You haven't sent me where you at. Don't be slacking now, bro. And then they'll think shit, and they'll go and cook the meal that you said, just so that they can send you it because you've held them accountable.
Yeah. I want to say delaying action never helps. It just leads to mm, months of unseen potential, something like that.
Yeah, delaying that. Yeah, it just leads to unseen potential and delayed um and delays the process. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna say it just leads to frustration and confusion on what actually works. Because he's been trying for a long time to try and get Christina.
And it pushes your goals back. But like his goal is to get Cliskin to say that and say and pushes your goals even further back because the more he delays, the further away his goal is.
Okay. Me, I think this is good, but the thing I see with a lot of guys like Ryan and John, like they don't really care. They show themselves like really abandoned. And if you text them, bro, I want your program, they'll say, okay, what money you got? And maybe you say like, bro, I don't have the whole money. I just have half of it, whatever. Maybe they'll just be go get the money first and come back later. They'll say something like that, like they won't be constantly on you. But that's probably because they have like a strong brand. They don't need this.
But then you think that when I first paid my payment, I didn't pay it in full.
Yeah.
I paid 1,000 to start off
Okay.
because he was saying to me, like, bro, I said I ain't got the money yet. I'll be investing soon when I have the money. I just wait to hop on the call, go over everything that you can offer, and I do want it, but just not right now. I will get back to you. I'm not just one of these guys that's on the call for no reason. I will get back to you when I've got the money there. And he's like, well, how much have you got now? So, just want to get locked in. We can take one payment, take a down payment, and we'll get locked in. I'll do the rest on trust. I trust that I'm going to give you the results, and you're going to be happy, and you're going to want to pay the rest. You're not going to run off. He's
Okay.
like, he's like, if do you want to scale your business, or do you want to just be in the same position you're in now? I'm like, oh, yeah, of course I want to scale up. He says, so let's get locked in. And he's pushing it. He's pushing it on me, bro. So I said, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. I said, I got a little payment coming tomorrow morning. So send me the link, and I'll get paid in the morning. And he's like, and I can trust you. And I said, yeah, you can trust me. And I paid in the morning.
Okay.
But obviously now he's got like, when you hit like 60K a month and shit, and it's recurring revenue, you don't need to push. People can see, they see all your posts and your YouTube videos about how much money you make. And then they are the chasers after that. But at the beginning stages, you do need to put a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Or you could miss out on leads. Even them, even when I followed him off my second page, he's got his DMs as just he's setting me and re-messaging me. So they're putting pressure even if I've never even messaged them.
Bro, that's the thing. It's like the next level is getting a DM set and just like spamming people.
That's what I mean. So you grind it yourself to a certain point, and then you get a DM set, and they're just spamming the life out of everyone. That's what they do for a living. So let's spam them now. Let's be the DM setter, bro. For
Yeah.
now, till we get one,
Yeah, bro. This is the
and
hardest
follow
part,
up, and
bro.
follow up, and follow up, and then someone's gonna fucking. It's gonna work. Obviously, we haven't got as much time in a day as a DM setter because all they do is just wake up in the morning and just message everyone. But we can still hold ourselves to the same standard as no, this is a potential lead. Especially this guy. He's on the call. He told you he's gonna buy. He tried to send you the money. This is a hot lead. This is boiling hot, piping hot. Don't let that go because that's potential. Just look at him like you are thousands of pounds money sitting there, potential. If I don't text you and you forget about me, that's you that's lost out, not him.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, bro, let's freaking make this happen. Like as we talked about the Ryan school, like I'm gonna
Yeah,
let's figure this out. Like the $200, I'm gonna send it to you because you've genuinely helped me so much. It's not even about the Ryan school. It's just helping you out. Especially you told me about the the liver situation, all that.
yeah, shit, man. No. I couldn't believe I got fucking kidney stones, bro. It's painful, you know. So it was the most painful thing I've ever had in my life. And even today, till this morning, I woke up and it was just in pain. And I was like, shit, it's not been hurting for a few days. But I took some pain meds that they gave me from hospital and it's not been too bad. But I want to continue helping you as well, man. And obviously, the school community, I'm going to build out mine as well. Everything I learn, you're going to have lifetime access to everything that I do anyway, of course.
Yeah, bro. I'm also gonna start my school. Like I saw it yesterday. It now costs us $9 to start one. That's
That's why I opened mine, bro.
yeah,
It's because
bro.
I thought about it and thought like it's like $50 a month and thought no, unless I've got someone that is paying for my school specifically already, I don't want to spend that to make it
Yeah,
because obviously when you first open your school, it's not going to be great. You're going to have to learn how to even use the platform properly, like as a creator. And you're going to have to build out all the modules, and it's going to take a while before your school looks anything like Ryan's, of course. But really, if they're like 5 6 minute modules, you could film like 4 or 5 in a day. Chat GPT even. Say a pillar of this, something you want to talk about. Say skin. You could chat GPT, break getting clear skin down into 5 topics for my school community, and it's going to break it down into 5 topics. Say like gut health, skin products, shit that it's going to just give you a whole list. It's going to break it down for you, and then you can make modules. You can think skin products. You know what to do. Make a little presentation with loads of points that you're going to go over and just run it like a VSL. You don't need to stick to the script. You know your stuff. So just do a 5-minute video talking. Right, this is unit 1 about this. And then you're going to talk. This is about skin products and what works and what don't and blah, blah, blah. Or what to definitely stay away from. And you can tell a little story about how you used to use this and this. And you just give them value. And then upload it. Module 2, Module 3. I think within the next month, I'm going to have a good school community because I'm going to build it out to shit. And then when I can put a video up of me filming my laptop with me going through my school community, then it's going to add to the bit where I've just put a link up today. When I can put the video up and I'm going through all the modules, people think, right, it's good. Like, he's got a lot of modules on there. This is actually a proper official thing. But yeah, I've done the same as you. When I see it went to $9, I said, I've got to get it.
Yeah.
I've got to start now. I'm not wasting time no more.
Yeah, that's a question I have is, like, how does a client, like, we do on the sales call, we never talk about the program. We just talk about, their situation, their struggles and all that.
Yeah.
So how do I, like, actually show it's a real program? And because at the end of the calls, I usually get objections like, I ask them, on a scale of 0 to 10, how confident are you that we can get the results? And they say, a 7, because I don't actually know, how the meal plan works. I don't know if this is actually, gonna work. Like, they always say something like that.
Do you not screen share them?
Yeah, I do record the sales calls.
No, for screen share.
Yeah.
Do you screen share with them and show them the program?
Bro, I used to, but I wasn't getting sales from those people. The guy that I got the sales, I didn't even screen share. I just talked with him.
Yeah, the main part, for sure, for mentorship, showing them the program, like Ryan showed me the 10 calls to 10K and exactly what we're going to do. How we're going to do client acquisition, how we're going to build my VSL out. Everything that I'm going to get physically, that's a main part of a mentorship. But coaching, you are the coach. That you are who they're buying, not your program. But it's also good to do the whole talk, and verify like you do normally. Also, would you say this is something that would help you? Having a community will help you, or having the daily check-ins will help you. And when they've agreed to it all, and you're semi-confident that they ain't really got any objections, then say, do you mind if I just share my screen with you and show you how the program's actually going to work? Because there's a few apps you run through. Then you could just screen share, just scroll through Notion, say, yeah, this is daily task, this is your daily mandatories, and then you could just stop the screen share. It could take like 10 seconds. Show them, scroll through, and then just run them through how it's going to work. This is where we program this in. Click here. This will be your Calendly link to book calls in every day, every week, or like under client resources. And you just show them, and then just click off it and say, so obviously we'll program that customly to you once you've sent payment. So then they understand, well, yeah, he's told me all this stuff, and he has got that. That is what I'm going to be doing. I've just seen with my first vision, like, that is a good program. He's got it all set out, laid out professionally, and in their mind, they're going to say, oh, yeah. It's always good to show them the program, but what Ryan told me is, unless it's mentorship, the main thing should just be about your conversation with them, building a rapport, building trust, making them know that you can help them. But yeah, if you screen share just to show them, because some people might think, oh, you're just trying to make a sale. You're telling me all this. It's good to hear. You're telling me what I want to hear. But when you then screen share and say, so we run mostly off a program called Notion, and then we have the school community. Let me just show you Notion. And you just scroll through it. It could just take 5 seconds. Just screen share. Don't even tell them you're going to screen share. Just say, yeah, we run through a thing, and they're going to be talking to you, looking at you, and then just press screen share. It's going to go bump up with your screen, and they're going to just be looking at a screen, and you're going to be talking, running through it, click off, back to you. Take 5 seconds, and they'll think, shit, yeah.
And do I show them?
It's real.
Do I show them client transformations also?
No, I wouldn't show no client transformations on the call, but I would refer. Is that the word?
Yeah, Okay.
Yeah, I would refer to another client that's similar to them always, even if there isn't one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if there ain't one, make it up, bro.
Okay, so when
If I get someone
yeah,
that's
yeah.
£200 tomorrow and they need to drop £50, I'm gonna tell them about my client Jacob from 4 months ago that lost £47 in 3 months, and that's not even someone I just made up right now
Yeah.
because it's gonna be very similar to them, and they're gonna think, shit, he's done this before. He's lost Jacob £47, and I need to lose £50. I can do it too.
Yeah.
I'd always refer to a similar bit of a story to something that they're gonna think, wow, this is he does what I need always.
Okay, so one question here. So this is the sales script, and so yeah, we set the agenda. We ask all those questions like what motivated you today, and we see their pain points, where they want to go, and then it's like, okay, after everything you've told me, you're a perfect fit. Do you mind if I go on how I can help you? And here I tell a bit about my backstory, right? And then what do I do? Do I just start screen sharing and say, bro, you get a meal plan, you get this, you get that? But that doesn't really work. Like, people don't care about the meal plan and the training plan. Like, the way I think I should say it is like, okay, so do you feel like if you had the meal plan that was personalized to your situation and I was on your side, do you feel like this would help you? And they're gonna say, yeah, yeah. So me showing
Yeah.
the
When you show them what
yeah,
you offer, like I said, you are the main thing that they're buying. So don't do it like don't try upsell the course. Say, oh, this is this and this, and you get the meal plan with it, you get the accountability. Don't do all that bullshit because that's not what they're buying. But customize a sales call to them. So say they're struggling with accountability. That's one of the main things. They just can't do this, or there's something specific that they're struggling with. You can always show them that. So say just do blah 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 blah. You tell them how you can help it, like with the accountability factor. We've got me every single day, and we've got the school community. You can click screen share on the school, for example, that is. Or they're struggling, they don't know how to get everything done in a day, they're just procrastinating or whatever. And you'll be telling them how we have a program, an app called Notion that we program every single day with daily time slots, 8 p.m. till nighttime with exactly what you need to do. All you need to do is just go on there and check it off. I'll screen share with you now just to give you an example. Click screen share, Notion, scroll through, back off it. So it's like showing them what they need, not trying to sell a program, but
okay.
if it specifically relates, do you know?
Okay, so let's say they say, "Oh, I struggle with sweet tooth. Like every time before a meal, I want to have some nice sweet stuff." I can tell them inside the. Do you feel like if you had some recipes that are healthy and will end these cravings, high protein, low calorie? Do you feel like this will help you? And they're gonna say, "Yeah, of course." And then I screen share like my school, and I show
Yeah,
like a sneak peek of like a meal or two.
yeah. So you click on there, you have your score with, say, nutrition. And you click, say, look, we've got modules with all different types of healthy diets, quick and easy. That's going to stop that, and you go off it. So it'll be like you always sell it relating to them. You got one of the main things. Ryan told me this: to sell, you've got to make it feel like you built your program for them.
Yeah.
Like that program is built for me. That's what I need. So the more personalized and customized you make it sound for them, like you make it sound like this shit is tailored for me. They've got everything I need. That's when you buy. That's when you get to the point you think, yeah. Because if someone starts going on tangents, I've been on sales calls with people that's tried to sell me, and on some mad tangent about some how they started telling me about clients. This is why I said to a second ago, I wouldn't start getting up random client transformations because I've had it, and they've started showing me, oh, but this client made this much and blah blah, and started telling me about his story, and I'm there thinking, I don't care about him. I want to know how he could do it for me. Because people are just inherently selfish. And but he was tangenting on about this guy and where this guy started. And the thing that didn't relate was the story he was telling me about the guy. It could have been related to me. If he had like I started off working a warehouse job, right? So if he had told me this guy was working at this warehouse and he came to me and blah blah blah, then I might have been looked in, thinking, shit, that guy was in the same position as me. But it wasn't. It was like this guy was a salesman and blah blah, and then he came and it was like his story weren't nothing to do with my story. So I was thinking, why are you telling me this? So I realized then I would only bring up client results if it's something that relates to them.
Okay, yeah. I remember hopping on a call with Ryan like 4 months ago or something to understand this program, and he just went straight to the point, like, and showed me his. I asked, bro, I need help with content, and he just showed me like his school community. Here you have this full module on content creation, blah blah. Like
Yeah,
he just went to the point of my thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
yeah. That's a good approach because but how do you do it about like training plans and meal plans? I can't just show them that on the
No,
call.
you don't need to show them. You just tell them we do full customized training plans for every level, intermediate, beginner, expert, like advanced. We have training plans for everyone. We have training plans for if you haven't got access to the gym and you need home workouts. We have everything covered inside our training plans.
Okay.
You don't need to actually show them the training plan. They know that you just only need to tell them. But things like the accountability thing or diet things, you could tell them, oh yeah, I've got recipes, but it's like, oh, have you? When they see that, oh yeah, shit, he's got loads there. That is what I'd be getting if I buy it. Or like he done with you. I'll just click share on the school module and show you. Oh, we've got this covered. Then it makes them open their eyes and think, oh yeah, that is actually what I need.
Yeah. Cause to me in my head, bro, like John Mark, I've never seen like really his program, like his school community. Maybe there isn't really much there, but in my head, bro, I just visualized like his program as if it was some
The
magical
best thing.
pill. Yeah, in my head, it's like, oh, it's magical, everything is there. But I've
But I
never
think it's
even
the way
seen
he
it.
talks. He talks like he's already been, he's done it, he's completed life. So
Yeah,
he talks like he always says, I did this, I used to do this, I used to do that, I came from here. When I was doing this, it's never in the present. He don't talk in the present. He talks about this. Well, I used to be in my car doing aggression talks and I did this and blah blah. And it's always in the past. So it's like, oh, when I started making my first 10K, 30K a month, my program, all I was doing is working on my program and I was doing this, and it makes you think, shit, he must have like built the best fucking program ever because he was making loads of money ages ago. He's got all these Ferraris and shit. He's teaching people how to do it, and he talks from a way that is like he's better than everyone, but in a good way. It's like he gives off the aura that he's already completed it. He don't
yeah,
give off no vibe where he seems like he's working on his school community now. No way. He's never ever gonna.
yeah.
Like, there's no way. So in your mind, it's like he's already done it. He's built it out to the best of his capabilities already. You would just think that, you'd presume it.
Yeah, 100%.
But even his training shit, I don't see his training videos. I don't see like gym content. Rarely. Obviously, his stories he does put like on the way to the gym and stuff. But he doesn't look like a fitness coach. But I have seen videos from him in the past or clips that he puts up when he actually started making money and he was in college, I think. He was big as shit, bro. He was ripped and big. Like, he was in the type of shape that sells itself.
Yeah,
So obviously, then he built out his whole community. Apparently his course is good, but Harry said Ryan's is just way better. Ryan's is what helped him.
yeah. Do you feel? Have you got insights of like what's inside the John did that's different than Ryan?
No, but
Or Ryan
where John
has
was
everything
Ryan,
that John covers?
yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Ryan's just better. John's further along in his journey because when Ryan started making his coaching, he went to John. So John's already years ahead.
Yeah,
John knows his sales and shit, like back to front. But where Ryan's a good learner, when you speak to Ryan, you can tell he's smart. He takes everything in. If he makes a mistake, he's gonna learn from it. And he was like one of John's top mentorship clients. So everything John told him, he took in. So and then he spent more. I feel like he spent more hours than John did, just building out his community and trying to teach everything he has learned.
yeah,
And obviously, he's also learned his own journey as well as John, because now he's on 70K a month. So where everything John would have been teaching him, even without John's methods, he's also had his journey now from broke to 70K a month and driving a Corvette and living in Miami. So he's had that journey that John had. When he was broke and John had that journey up to making good money, John taught him. So he learned everything from John and then he had his own journey on top. So I feel like he's got an extra layer, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
Like he can teach you everything he's learned himself and everything he learned from John, everything he's learned along the way. And also everything he's learned from his clients. Shit that's worked for clients and shit that he's implemented with clients and it ain't worked. So they've had to go in and switch it up and then it's worked after. So I feel like it's just a bit more in depth with Ryan.
Yeah, the number one thing is like one-on-one guidance. Like me being able to ask you questions. That's like the most valuable thing. And I feel like the all the programs can just give you a structure, but it's like the implementation. It's what matters.
Yeah, 100%. It is. We need to start running across because I've done a few more calls from the 10 calls to 10K, which I've got on your Notion as well. We need to start running over these calls and start um, going over all the things
Yeah,
that
we
there is
and
to help you scale up as well because there's more to the course.